Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 65, halfway through the 60s of Let's Try Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. Just adjusting my headset here. Bear with me, guys. Getting it nice and proper. There we go. 1 second, guys. Alright, let's try that again. Had to get the audio in the headphones. So I hope you guys are well. I hope you're ready to check out some more of this fascinating game with me. We are presumably just about at the study in Gwerm's mansion. And we leveled everybody up, and I'm fairly happy with it, even if I feel like I wasn't all that creative, really. But you know, kind of is what it is, as they say. And alright, so we're just gonna head in as is and see what happens. Let's go. Is this the study? Oh, it's big. It looks like a study for show. Oh, a babao. A babao. Level 7. Another babao. Level 7.
Into the fray.
Save the last one for me.
And a camion. And an abracadabra. Okay, this might be a little sketchy. Magdalar's attacking there. Sela.
Aim carefully.
This pain is excruciating.
Okay, that one's down. Oh, whoa, Magdalar. Don't do him like that, Magdalar. Dang. Camellia is being attacked by the babao. And the abracadabra. Maybe attack the abracadabra. Death and she died. Okay. Alright, so we got this. Well, she's got healing spells too. Magical vestment, bestow curse. Alright, let's go with the cure light wounds. Alright, let's just stick with that. And pretty tough battle, all things considered. 2 babaos. Anytime is going to be a tough battle.
I'll cut you wide
We
open.
are the light. They are the darkness.
Nice shot, Elzarian. Elzarian, stop here. Attack the Cambion.
Learn from my
I go down instantly off a sneak attack. Camellia, everybody's attacking Camellia.
Spirits demand your blood. So this is how it feels.
Oh, wow, she dies instantly. And see, because of negative levels, her con has been dropped so low that it's very easy to take her out. I don't know if she died for real that time though, or it just went down, but it's gonna be tricky with negative levels to take into consideration.
Let's prove
Okay, here we go.
lacking.
Okay. Woljif. Come back here.
Cover me, all right?
Everybody's attacking the babao. Inspect. Babao's almost done. Hang in there, guys. Okay, I took a shot, but I'm doing okay. Babao down. Abercandilu. We can let Magdalar handle that one. Camellia. Come down here.
Wide open.
Everything going swimmingly so far. Ability damage? Magdalar receives some ability damage. Wow. Well. Okay. I took a shot. That's not good. Maybe Lan can point blank here. He's also got deadly aim. Nenio. Think she can run up and throw a potion on me?
I feel faint. Learn from
Dang, I went down. Okay, Cambion went down. Babao
Stab you or zap you?
going after Nenio. Nenio.
So this is how it
Camellia goes down.
Tactical retreat.
Get the Babao.
Your fault.
Down goes Woljif.
I dedicate my
Oh
body
my
to
gosh. Down to just a few of us. Down goes the Abercandilu.
This will leave a bruise.
I don't know. Oh, it's down to 4. Come on. There we go, son. Everybody gets back up. Gwerm family secrets. The danger is past. Now you can signal Horgus from the window. First, let's go ahead and loot. We've got the Cambion with studded leather and a masterwork scimitar. The Babao had a long spear. Don't want it. This Babao didn't have anything. Let's explore the room. Ooh, chest. A copper ring and a silver disc. Another chest. Ah, perception failing. Perception failing, everybody. Perception failing. 6 coins, an old map, incense. No, perception check
I
failed.
found something.
Spotted a trap.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Good job, Woljif. We've got 250 coins, a counterfeit jewelry, and a short bow unidentified. Short bow of code. But we have to pass that perception check, son. Who knows what it's got? Alright, how do I...
Our duty calls.
Would it be giving guidance to Magdalar, maybe? Then Magdalar can run up here and try this check again? No, guidance isn't... No... I'm tempted to reload, guys. I really am. Because I don't think there's any other way that I can buff perception.
Who, me?
And I'm gonna reload. Little cheap, little cheating. I'm really curious as to what is hidden here. I mean, I'm just so curious what it could be. Perception, perception, perception. It's up here. Wow, everybody failed again. What could it be? Alright, maybe cast guidance early on. Who's our perceiver anyway? Is it Magdalar? No, +4. Wow, we do not have good perception. Okay, Lan. So Lan's really got to nail it, but with those negative levels, that's hurting. Alright, guidance. Let's see if Lan can spot it. Come on, Lan. Got it.
From me.
A secret door. What is it? Oh, it's locked. Huh, and we can't pick it.
Might be trap, might be treasure.
I guess Horgus would have showed it to us anyway in that event, so it was something we could have just, ignored. Let's keep looking for perception checks. Down here, maybe. Alright, so let's signal Horgus. And check out the short bow of code. I don't know anybody who could use the short bow of code. +1 short bow grants its wearer +1 bonus on attack rolls against chaotic creatures. That's pretty cool. Nenio? No, she can't equip it. Could sell it, I guess. Quick save, and let's signal Horgus. Boom. The mansion is clear. You're alive. Fine work. Yep. My secret door remains unopened. Fantastic. I wasn't too late. If you'll follow me. Family secret's about to be revealed. It's so thrilling. Is that Camellia? Yep. Alright, family secret's indeed about to be revealed. Just Camellia or everybody? Okay, I don't want to go there yet. Let's come over here and... Ooh, nice dresser. Pick the lock, 95%.
This is my kind of work.
Oh, a breastplate. Breastplate +1. Nifty. Alright. The paintings are right where I left them. Very good. Horgus Gwerm thanks you for your help. Succeeded at perception check. There's something off about the paintings in front of you. The blonde-haired boy in the Gwerm family colors doesn't look like Horgus in the least. The family portrait depicts Horgus alongside an unknown half-elf woman and a little girl who bears a striking resemblance to Camellia. Who's that in the paintings, Horgus? So you've noticed. It seems there's no point in hiding it anymore. Horgus is silent for a few moments, then sighs and presses his lips into a hard line. You see, I have two secrets. Camellia is, in fact, my daughter, and I am not the real Horgus Gwerm. What? Wait, what? You're not Horgus Gwerm? My real name is Darian Witt. My parents were the servants of the real Gwerms at their mansion on the eastern edge of Mendev. The Gwerms were generous and noble, but short-sighted. They burned through most of their fortune on charity, when instead they should have taken better care of guarding the mansion. When I was 10 or so, I used to play in the garden with the real Horgus Gwerm, who was just my age. I have no idea where the demons came from. Horgus ran to the mansion and I bolted in the opposite direction. He was captured and killed, and I wasn't. Horgus shrugs apologetically. Crusaders came from the nearest city to aid us, but I was the only one who survived. They asked me my name, and I said I was Horgus Gwerm. That's the whole story. Such a heart-wrenching tale. It never fails to bring tears to my eyes. You're in no position to judge me, Camellia. Horgus's hands curl into fists, but his voice sounds more tired than angry. You're right, I'm not. You were just a scared child. I have nothing but sympathy for you. Besides, your lies didn't hurt anyone. Horgus seemed surprised, as if he'd been expecting a much stronger reaction. Never mind. I'd only like to assure you that your claim about not hurting anyone is absolutely correct. The vast fortune of the Gwerms had no rightful heirs. If there had been any heirs, I would most definitely have transferred ownership to them. You performed an action that was good. You committed a crime, and since then you've tried to atone, but let me guess, no matter how much good you do, the guilt stays with you? It's true. How do you know this? I also made a mistake as a child. Mine was much more serious than yours, in deed and in consequences. Many years passed before I learned to be at peace with it, so I'm in no position to judge you. It is difficult for me to speak openly about secrets which I have kept all these years. I have been hostage to them my entire life, strange as that sounds. Camellia is your daughter? Yes, illegitimate, that is to say. Horgus's cheeks reddened. She has resided in this house since birth. The staff thought she was a niece or the daughter of a friend who died in the Crusades. I never disabused them of their notions. Her mother, Iris, was a half-elf of humble origins. She worked in the gardens here. I wanted to unite the Gwerm family with another noble line. The Gwerm name could not be permitted to mix with commoners and thereby plunge into insignificance. Iris did not protest, and we successfully hid our connection, and when Camellia was born, I did not claim her as my own. As far as Mendev knows, Camellia is the daughter of a Gwerm family servant who died over 10 years ago. And before you start telling me what a terrible father I am, I want to tell you something. My daughter wanted for nothing. All her whims were fulfilled as quickly as they arose. I hired the best teachers and brought her the best books. She always ate well and had warm clothes. Isn't that what a parent does? You've discovered my most terrible secret. Father cares so much about the Gwerm name that he raised me in our mansion, hiding me away from the whole world. I'll always be grateful to my father for everything he's done for me, even if Mendev society disapproves of some of his decisions. Would it be so insolent for me to beg for your discretion regarding what you know about us? I promise to keep your secret, Camellia. The hint of a smile plays on Camellia's mouth. Please accept my humblest thanks. Keeping secrets is easiest when you don't know about them in the first place, or if you possess the unique ability to selectively forget information, like me. Nenio blinks a few times. What was I saying? Never mind. Camellia's whisper is barely audible. Keeping secrets is even easier if you're dead. Horgus casts a wary look at her, but remains silent. What is it like to live your whole life under someone else's name? When I was a boy, I used to hate Horgus, the condescension most of all. The pity on his face, his smile when he called me to join him in his games. The difference in our birthright wasn't fair. Envy clouded my mind when the demons killed him and not me, and I thought it was a gift of fate. I seized my good fortune with both hands and never let go. When I told them my name was Horgus Gwerm, the only heir to the vast fortune of the Gwerm family, on that day life was fair. Unfortunately, it took me many years to see the generosity behind the condescension and feel the compassion behind the pity. I discovered far too late that Horgus was my friend, even when I didn't feel myself his. I never accepted the hand of friendship he offered until it was far too late. But now what can I do? Reveal the truth, reject the name, and allow it to sink into oblivion? Would my friend Horgus want this? Horgus shakes his head, tired. I bear the name of Horgus Gwerm with the pride and dignity it deserves. As a banner on a battlefield, I will multiply its merits. The Gwerm family will not be forgotten. I still serve Horgus Gwerm. Horgus attempts a smile, but the result is pathetic. What are you planning to do now? Well, first and foremost, I shall reward you handsomely for your help, and then I shall burn these portraits. I have kept them all this time out of misplaced sentiment, but they serve no purpose now. My ravaged home will likely be picked to the bone, and this secret room will inevitably be discovered. I don't want these paintings to be seen by anyone else. I see. Well, you certainly earned your payment. Here, it was a pleasure doing business with you. 1,000 gold coins. Horgus is silent for a while. Camellia, I can tell from your face that you enjoyed fighting the demons in this worthy party. I only ask one thing. Are you certain? Camellia doesn't answer but looks at Horgus with a half smile lingering on her lips. Well then, clearly I can no longer keep you safe. Our house is destroyed, our servants scattered or dead. Horgus stares into his daughter's face as though he is seeking the answer to an unasked question. Then he turns his attention to you. But now, follow me. We'll make sure that no one ever again discovers the secrets of Horgus Gwerm. His noble name remains unblemished, at least for now. This is pretty interesting stuff, though, I have to say. Like, 460 experience.
I'm gone.
You know, really, fantastic writing. And the fact that Camellia... Oh, he's burning them. Scorched frames and burned canvases. No one will know what these paintings showed. Well, that's that then. Thank you for your help. Farewell, and watch over Camellia. Huh. Alright, we're really heavy and stuff, and see, that's the thing. Like, I want to sell stuff. But, did we come in here? I guess so. I wish there was a traveling merchant somewhere we could hit. Still can't get in this door. There's no lock to be seen. Ah, something over here.
Together, we stand.
Maybe. Oh, I didn't think of this.
Me?
I thought I heard something click.
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
Go around up here for another plate. There's another bowl. Huh. There's one back here. Stand on that one. Maybe they're just floor tiles.
I shall not fail.
Lock is nowhere to be seen. Huh. Seems weird that there'd be a lock like that we wouldn't be able to visit on this trip, you know? Huh. Ah, there's one more in that corner. Let's try that one. There'd be 4 of them. There'd be a 5th one. That could be all of them. It'd be cool if this works. No? Huh. That's all of the plates. Floor looks interesting too, like there's something to it. Let's send back to Lara. Just up here to check, just to see if there's any more floor tiles that I may have looked past. Maybe in here. I don't think so. And again, sorry we're moving so slow, and I wish we could get back to the Defender's Heart now. And I could, you know, sell a bunch of this stuff and make some good money and just head back out and adventuring, but I don't think it's gonna happen. If I go back to we may have failed a perception check without even realizing it. First time we came up here.
Tread lightly.
Alright, well, I guess it's time to get out of here.
I'm gone.
See, there's more of those plates down here. Yeah, I don't think they mean anything. Huh. This place may hold more secrets, but I don't think we're gonna find them. Yeah, there's more plates down here. Let's make sure we've been all throughout here. What's this? Sophisticated instruments of torture, right? Well, we didn't figure out why there was torture stuff here. Anyway, let's call our adventure with Horgus Gwerm complete. And I guess this is the exit. Cool. So we not only did we level up during this adventure, we got some cool loot. Area exit, just a long spear left behind. Let's see, we're on a heavy load. We'll just destroy uncollected loot. I won't mess with that. We're at 5,900 gold, surprisingly. Alright, so from Gwerm's, I'd like to hit Arendays. Since we hit Pataxian, we're good here. So we're actually doing good despite, you know, being up against timed pressure. Completed these two, completed Gwerm's. So I'd like to go to Arendays, but I'd like to have better you know, mobility. Let's come back maybe and talk to the Storyteller, and then head back out for Arendays, and then head back out for eventually for Tower of Estrad. Unless we can do Arendays, drop all our loot outside the door, do everything we have to do there, then see, I don't know. We might have to do it that way. Go to Arendays, drop everything, all the heavy stuff at the front gate, go do the quest, pick up everything we need, and then when leaving, pick up the heavy stuff again and head back to the Defender's Heart. We'd save a lot of time that way. But we also need to rest and talk to the Storyteller, because I'm curious what that's about. Get back to the Defender's Heart. I know, and if anything bad happens, we can just reload that quick save there and, you know, try it again. Wow, without incident. Nice. So far, so good. I do want to talk to the Storyteller. First, let's go do some... Oh, there's Holrune. Holrune's stern gaze darts around as he listens in on conversations as though hoping to catch someone in the act of sedition. Oh, you again. Anything to report? Did you talk to Irabeth? The old man sneers. That little upstart went behind my back and declared herself warden of the city. She refused to step aside. I should have arrested her and all the rabble she's drawn about her, but now's not the time for that. I'll let her play warden all she likes. Once we've cleared the demons out of the city, I'll make sure she's hauled in front of a tribunal for this little stunt. Why are you obsessed with finding enemies everywhere you look? Why? Oh. We already heard that. Yeah, we heard that. How can you help us when we attack the Grey Garrison? What do you mean, how can I help you? Why all these questions? You're not doubting my abilities, are you? Holrune snorts indignantly. We are Inquisitors. We will provide tactical support, with cold steel or magic as we see fit. You wanted to know about my gift. I had a vision. An angel by the name of Lariel was killed by a creature resembling Discari. Before he died, Lariel bequeathed his sword to whoever could lift it. The Inquisitor listens to you intently, almost reverentially. The angel Lariel. The name is familiar to me, of course. During the First Crusade, several warriors from heaven fought shoulder to shoulder with the Crusaders, including some of their most illustrious heroes. It has always been a regret of mine that I never had the chance to meet one of them. A tinge of envy bleeds into the Inquisitor's voice, but he smooths it away and continues. By the time I was born, most of the angels had left the ranks of the Crusaders. Iomede's faithful servants at the time were told that the warriors of heaven were departing on a special mission that would weaken the forces of evil. That was a long time ago, and since then, none of the angels have returned. I have no doubt that their mission continues to this day. But I digress. Everyone believed that Lariel left along with the rest, but you have revealed the sorrowful truth to me that our hero perished, leaving his gift to await the arrival of one worthy of it. Sad, sad tidings. I have to go. Go on. Keep your head down. Our prelate is capable of leading even this rabble to victory. Who does Airbeth think she is? Look at the state of this lot. Drunkards and delinquents all. Yeah, I didn't really want to bring them along, but they are, bodies to throw at this problem. Oh no. Wait a minute. Where are all the peasants and stuff? Are we really ready for a fight? I hope not. It's quick save even here. And I should probably do this on the way out to make sure as soon as I go in here it doesn't, trigger a cutscene. Little fluffy puppy up there. Come on, no. Alright, everybody's just chilling, it's okay. Let's, first talk to the Storyteller. Where did the Storyteller post up at? Oh, there he is. Alright, let's check him out. Boom. Hey, Staunton, there's filth on the floor. Be a good lad and clean it up. Yes, sir. Right away. The sight of that traitorous dog turns my stomach. Why did the queen spare his life? She should have strung him up as a warning to all cultists. That she should have, sir. Wow. Items received, Storyteller's Ring, 368 XP. The blind elf looks better than he did in your last encounter. His clothes are clean and his pale face has some color. The elf turns to you and listens closely. Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps. Determined footsteps befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. The elf hands you a small black ring with 2 scarlet runes on it. Irabeth has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabras that the local wardstone had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many wardstones, but only in the one guarding Canabras did I sense a flaw, a spot of corruption inside, a vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the blight inside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think of what it will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. Whoa. Who are you and why did they let you examine the wardstone? The elf smiles faintly. I am the Storyteller, just an old elf, and a bit more. I am old even for an elf. I've seen many things and have been to many places. Not so long ago, I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the Stolen Lands, led by a remarkable and promising individual. My advice on the complicated matter of conquering those lands proved useful to that leader. Right, the Stolen Lands. It's where Kingmaker took place. Are an almost wholly unsettled region in the northeastern section of the River Kingdoms, bordering the nation of Brevoy and serving as a buffer between Brevoy and the River Kingdoms. Traditionally, the haunt of bandits and monstrous humanoids, the Stolen Lands are regarded as stolen by all nations along their border, even though none have ever been able to keep these realms under their control for long. This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or services and I don't refuse. This is how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who's never hurt anyone, stayed out of other squabbles, but sometimes gave good advice. I had a few friends in Nerosian who vouched for my integrity. This is why my humble request to be allowed to see the Wardstones was granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarm in Canabras. And again, Nerosian is the capital of the Crusader state of Mendev. Nerosian is designed first and foremost as a defensive fortification to hold back the endless demonic hordes of the World Wound. Nerosian is also a holy city of Iomedae. Many of its notable residents are devout worshippers of Iomedae, including Queen Galfrey, the ruler of Mendev. The cruciform cathedral to Iomedae is essential to both Nerosian's physical structure and the defense of the city. The cathedral also draws faithful pilgrims from afar to worship at this renowned holy site. Do you wield some special magic power, some instinct? The Storyteller chuckles. Yes, to a certain extent, but it is more of a gift. I can see the past, stories that have happened. I touch an object and shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions, and tragedies. I see visions like I am them, and their stories happen to me. This is my power. I've been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day I will gather them all. What blight is concealed in the Wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have an answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the Wardstone was created. And it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. A demoness called Minago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say they covered the Wardstone with pieces of dead splashed it with from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Iomedae herself? The locals think this is impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here, even the terrifying Baylor Korimzadeh. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Discari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness, to open the abscess that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Canabras. And when the Demon Lord struck the blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demons' hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the world wound. Wow. Korimzadeh was a Baylor, one of Discari's most powerful generals, but his personal might is not the only reason why he poses such a threat in combat. They call him the World Wound Strategist, for he is the shrewdest general among demonkind. Not too long ago, he oversaw one of the most successful assaults on Canabras and nearly destroyed the Wardstone, an achievement that only Lord Discari himself was able to claim in the end. And Terendelev, the Silver Dragon, fought off Korimzadeh when that happened. She's now passed. Why did you travel to the Wardstones? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the Wardstones were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time. They followed each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate them. I couldn't understand where one of them ended and the next began. I have heard you, Storyteller. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Wardstone. As far as I know, there is nothing like that in Canabras, but the demons might have something. I heard the dying roar of Terendelev, the Silver Dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go to where Terendelev perished and search there for something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but intuition and a strange sense of rightness tells me to point you there. Oh, we found that purple stone knife. I want to know more about you. The old elf permits himself a faint smile. I am not surprised. A strange, peculiar-looking elf with unusual powers, who comes from afar and calls himself a collector of stories. Such things usually spark some interest. I will answer your questions. Who are you and where are you from? Before, I would have said that I was a blacksmith from Keonan who lost his sight and then found his true calling in a new craft, that of a story collector. But I have lately begun to suspect that those words are no more than a lie. Keonan was the homeland of the elven race on Galarian. Keonan was almost completely evacuated by the elves just before the fall of the Starstone. They only recently, by elven standards, returned to Galarian to reclaim their ancient homeland, and have become an isolationist realm, allowing few non-elven visitors into their mist-shrouded capital, Ayadara. The old elf chuckles sadly. It's quite the irony. I never thought I'd have cause to complain about my memory. It holds the stories of the entire world, but I've noticed more and more alarming signs recently. I encounter ancient stories and see myself in them. I don't remember those events, but stories cannot lie, so it means that my memory is lying, and I intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm looking for proof that my visions are true, and for the reason why my past has been hidden from me. You look ancient. I thought elves didn't get old. The blind man straightens his bony back with dignity. As you can see, we do if we manage to live for many thousands of years. There may not be a single mortal in this world older than me. The storyteller sighs and continues with a sad smile. Anyway, it's not about time. It's about the stories I keep inside. There is so much suffering and sadness in this world, and in my stories too. I've lived every one of them. I've drunk this bitter experience and accepted it in my heart. It's hard, the weight of all this suffering on my shoulders, but I wouldn't trade my burden for any other. Where did you get your strange powers? The storyteller shrugs. I've always got along well with things. I used to be a blacksmith. That I know for sure. I've always felt the essence of things, their spirit. For as long as I can remember, I have always been able to feel the traces of memories and feelings left on things by their former owners. I don't know where this gift comes from. Maybe, having taken my sight, the gods granted me another sense. Why did you come to the World Wound? Searching for the truth about my real past has brought me here. I saw myself in others' stories. In them, I was called the elf in the tower. Now I'm looking for this tower, my tower, everywhere. I've been to many places. I visited islands and deserts, but I haven't found it. There are very few uncharted territories on my map. The World Wound is one of them. How do you collect stories? The same way a court philanderer collects his conquests. The way a healer has a personal cemetery of patients he failed to save. The way every person, including you, has a box of secret, most precious experiences deep down in their soul that no one is allowed to touch. The world is not made of things or matter even. It's made of stories. They move from the past to the future, piercing our world at the point of here and now. They give meaning to everything. They are the meaning, and everything else is only the setting required for stories to exist. There is nothing more real and alive than a story, and anything real and alive can die or be destroyed, distorted, forgotten. But as long as I carry these stories with me, they will not be lost. This is why I don't often share my stories. By sharing one with you, I give you the right to tell it to others, to distort and embellish it advertently or inadvertently. How can I be sure you will keep its original purity? Stories travel from one person to another. They change, become distorted, turn into tall tales. This is why I keep my stories to myself. I have no more questions. That's what you think. In fact, the world is full of amazing things and you still have a lot of questions. They just haven't bubbled up to the surface of your consciousness yet. I have a few questions about our encounter in the Blackwing Library. Of course, I make no secret of why I came to the library. I was looking for something. What were you doing there? I was looking for a very old thing. Rumor has it some ancient scroll or a book page about the times of Earthfall is held in Canabras. According to the legend, it describes the last days of the proud kingdom of Keonan, later abandoned by the elves fleeing Galarian. I have a vague hope that the events described in it will shed some light on my past. Now, Earthfall is the name given to the cataclysmic event in which a shower of meteorites impacted Galarian in 5293. It resulted in the destruction of the human empires of Thassalon and Aslant, which were consumed by earthquakes and massive tidal waves, and the creation of the Inner Sea. The cloud of dust thrown up by Earthfall's impact settled in Galarian's upper atmosphere and blotted out the sun for 1,000 years, creating the Age of Darkness. Wow, that's super cool. Did you find what you were looking for? The storyteller shakes his head gloomily. Alas, no. But I found proof that the book I'm looking for is in Canabras, or at least a part of it is. I see. Thank you again for your help. Present the purple stone knife. I found it in the square where Terendelev perished. What do you make of it? The storyteller reaches out and says softly, Even from here I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it, using my method. I will try to see the past of its owner, their emotions and shreds of their memories. Maybe it'll help us better understand what we are dealing with. The storyteller touches the knife, his fingers clamping around the hilt with a hungry, masterful grip. His face contorts into an evil grimace, his voice disgustingly raspy. Hunger has my many legs bring me into the lair, to my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body overfilled with food is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is her scrawny little head with a long beak that is always yearning for more food. You feel feverish, and your chest, where the mysterious wound is concealed, feels hot. Your mind is flooded with a wave of visions that repeat the words of the old elf. Mother greets me with a placid screech. Stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth. A creeping, wingless creature. It's your fault I have no wings. A symbol of greatness, a birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Like dark buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and with my claws. The bone spurs on my heels. I clench her. Victory! I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. The elf grimaces with distaste. His voice becomes normal again. Appalling! Stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. Did this knife belong to a demon? The storyteller opens his mouth to answer, but a sudden spasm crosses his face. A new vision, a much stronger one, engulfs the old elf. The malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as it grows more determined and tired. Even looking at the ward stone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the ward stone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly. Corruption is in the guise of something utterly harmless, but it will grow. You swing in and stab the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light, white light everywhere. The stone knife falls from the old elf's hands. Out of breath, he drops to his knees. He is trembling, the terror on his face so unlike his usual dignified manner. What was that? That was not the past. That was something that is yet to happen, or rather might happen. One of the roads to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you to cleanse the ward stone, or to destroy it. 368 XP. You feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that has opened up in it. It is hard to resist this feeling, but at the last moment, your self-preservation instinct takes over, and you manage to keep control of your own hands. The old man stands up. He looks completely stunned. Never before has anything like this happened to me. But how? I am not an oracle or a prophet. Or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen? I don't know why this is happening now, but there is one thing I'm sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes. Great changes. I shared your vision, and this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before. Could it be the magic of the object that you brought me? I sense dark energies in it that can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us, something we don't yet understand. Can you see the future? I don't know. Obviously I can, but nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The future never opened its secrets to me before I met you. Gods, who are you and why have our paths crossed? I feel this is not a coincidence. Something momentous is happening. Destiny is pushing us towards something. But what? Questions without answers. I swear, this morning I couldn't have imagined what awaited me. Maybe it's the knife that gives you the power of divination. This knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No, I felt the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. Is what you saw destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be a long time ago when the god Erodin guarded Galarian, but not now. Prophecies do not come true, or they do, but not the way they were supposed to. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it, but the choice has not been made, and our destinies are not set in stone. Who were you in the vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Your powers are amazing. A few minutes ago I would have agreed with you, but the thing that has just happened, it disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Huh. Please examine the items. Okay, wait, I have to go. I wish you interesting adventures. Okay, awesome stuff, guys, but we have to go. We're 55 minutes in, so I've got to wrap it up. Wow, okay. Next step is discuss. Wait a minute. Sword sharpened, armor on, spells prepared, allies assembled. It's time to discuss the plan of attack with Erebeth and surge forward. No. Huh. Well, this does say it's not gonna go away, but it could just go away. Day of the City went away and didn't have a timer on it. August Gwerm's noble name remains unblemished for now, at least. I don't know, man. I think we did all this, but I think I should... Oh, this is rough. Guys, I just want to thank you for joining me. We have some stuff to take care of. Of course, we have to sell and such, but I think the game is really pushing me ahead now. Let's see if we can leave and just go do something. But anyway, I may try a little. I'm not going to try off camera. No, I'll keep it on camera. So thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you guys. I want to go here. So we're just testing this actually. Seems like it's okay. Seems like we can enter. And if we enter, but anyway, we'll do this next time. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. I may have to like redo this, talk with the storyteller. I may have to go to Arendays first after all, and then do the talk with the storyteller. Because what I didn't realize was the storyteller quest, find the storyteller, was the Burning City, which is about to discuss the plan with Erebeth. So I'm actually going to load, let's see here. I know we spent a lot of time doing that. Worm's Mansion, here we go, Canavera. So, no biggie. What we're going to do is head to Arendays next. Where are we, Gwerms? Yeah, we're going to head to Arendays. We're going to do that quest next, and we're going to drop the heavy stuff and rest and stuff like that. So, very good. So we'll save here. And again, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please go ahead and hit the like button. Give this video a thumbs up. You could also leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Those are two ways to just let me know that you want to see more, and thus more will get made. And yeah, I hope you'll join me next time, guys. Very interesting stuff. Sorry I'm so stuffy. That's as always, but anyway. Yeah, we'll check out Arendays. Then we'll return. I'll speed through the talk with the storyteller, but we may hit the market square after Arendays. Try to kill that necromancer and do that, and then we'll come back to the Defender's Heart, talk to the storyteller, and go from there. So until next time, guys, I hope you'll join me, but until then, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. Interesting stuff. We'll see what happens next. See you guys then, and ciao for now.